Okay, hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. It deserves to dress up and go out. So let's do an outfit of the day. And I went to library, and I know a lot of your friends would like to see library video. So it's Friday afternoon, but it's so warm, the weather, and I can wear this summer dress, and it makes me so happy. And I need to return some DVD, and actually it's a very famous Blu-ray Hollywood big production, and it's free to use library. How good is it? Sometimes when I think about it, I'm always so grateful for the libraries. And this library is my first library coming to the United States. We landed from Canada to America, and we found our first rental house in Mountain View. And the relocation agent told us there is a beautiful library. So at that time, I was not working, I did not work, so I had time. I came here. It was such a beautiful place. And this year, I think last year, end of last year, I came to this library, and they went through a renovation. So you can see this is a new added up book reading area. And this children's picture book area become much more spacious. And I think they did very good new design, and becomes much more spacious and less crowded. Maybe because libraries, I don't know, we use books less, but you do not feel there is any valuable book missing. There are still a lot of beautiful books, but they just made it very, very spacious. It's a more conscious and more thoughtful design. As we evolve, as the usage evolve, it becomes a much more adapting to the people's use. And this area is semi-quiet. You can read some books, and there is a dedicated toilet for the children. And I remember when my kids was young, we went to that toilet, and with these little teeny tiny little stools, and it was so cute. And this is one part of the newly renovation. It used to be a desk in that door, and now they completely separate the children's area and the adult area. So the children's area has a glass door separate, and even a wood door to let children get in. And now you are seeing is the teenager zone, and under it there is very spacious, bright reading area, and it used to put some on-hold books. I think they still have on-hold books in this area, very spacious, and some seats not yet occupied. I think because this is a Friday afternoon. Usually on weekend, especially in a very hot summer weekend, the library is full. Every seat is taken. And I feel this is so good. The city is making the best for people of the city, and they make it clean and make it well well ventilated and good air conditioning, so people do not need to stay at home to open up air conditioning, can come to library, borrow book, and play games. There is a dedicated teenager game area actually. And climbing up the stairs, there is also some change. You can see going up. This dome used to be, but I did not notice it. It was so bright. It feels so bright and so good. It opened up a lot of space. It did not change very much. The area you see on the back, the windows, used to be office space, and now they opened it up and made it into study room. Mountain View Library used to have only 3-4 quite limited quiet study room, and now they have added up much more of this study room for 1 person, 2 persons, 3 persons. You can sign up to use that study room. It's free. I didn't sign up, but I'm thinking maybe sometime I can sign up and do some of my recording there. It's very quiet, and you can do group discussion, you can do tutoring, very good. And this area is also newly built with separation, so you do not need to be disturbed, and you can have your own individual separation place. And here they still keep that open table. Maybe some people like to be more discreet. Maybe some people like to have more open and more social. And this is the quiet reading room. And it's so quiet, so quiet. Even turning page, the sound of turning page can be heard. And a good thing about Mountain View Library is that this place is very well separated. I have been to another city's library, and that library, because the downstairs and upstairs does not have a dedicated separation. It's quite noisy. That city's library is more open space, but the design have some defect. And Mountain View Library, my city library, is really so good. And this library must be 30 years or something. Since I came, it was already there. And what we are walking to is towards the community room or the city history room. The picture in front of me is okay. Oh, sorry. Gugu is here, and this is the Mountain View train station. And I can still see the train station here. A little bit changed. There is a wine bar in the train station, but otherwise not much change. And it's always, imagine 30 years ago, it's already so illuminated, naturally illuminated, natural lighting, and very spacious, very, very comfortable. You can rent a room, just sign up, online sign up with your library card, and use the room for discussion, for tutoring. Wonderful place. I like it very much. And these are also some quiet reading area, but not separated, insulated. And what we are walking to is used to be the computer room. Inside, see, I am walking. You can see the mirror. My skirt, my dress. So inside it, there are 30, 40 terminals, desktops, and people can play game, can check email. When I first arrived America, a lot of time I need to go to city library to get internet access, and I went there to check email. It's such a memory, and I need to sign up. Sometimes it's full. We have to wait. Now internet and now laptop is such an easy access for people. Oh, Gugu is a little bit hungry. Okay, so it makes me very, very happy to see such a beautiful library, and people enjoy and come to read, come to search. And this one is the office desktop, the office front desk. They move into a small place, so give room for people to read. I love it very much. And this area is for contemporary book or some book of interest. And here you will see, Cuckoo, don't move. So here you will see the big books. These are the large format books. I often come here to get a piece of a huge book. And Cuckoo, 先下去玩啊。OK， 喵喵，待会儿再过来啊。OK， And this area, I feel it's a little bit narrowed down. Used to be wider, and I think the renovation is good. It does not need to be too wide for people to walk, and this is sufficient. You feel wide enough. I think they add up. They might have add up some new shelf, but it's a better arrangement right now. They enclose the shelf a little bit so that it makes room for more reading area, for more of this quiet reading area. Wonderful, very good design. And see, people really enjoy here. And what we are seeing here, we are entering into another quiet reading area. So you can see in Mountain View Library, in our library, there are many, many reading areas, quiet reading areas. Even you turn book, it will start to sound out. It's so quiet. So very quiet. So that's about it. And now I came out of the library. There are two doors, and this is the back door of the library. And when I first arrived here, I stay here. And this is such a quiet, beautiful place. Spring has come with all the beautiful flowers. And here is the two metal sculptures. When my son was young, my sons were young, we came here and they play with the sculpture. And they touch the book, they touch the little tot. And such a beautiful memory. Oh, now they went to college. Oh, it makes me cry when I think about their teeny tiny little kids moment. So life is to be enjoyed, all this beautiful memory and time well spent. I love you, I really do. Do, 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 do. Bye bye, friend.